Hey students, it's Erin. Welcome to week 4. Our last week, week 3, we were really working on building ideas for our first essay. But as we are moving into week 4, we're starting to really get into the writing of the essay. Thinking about how to put together our argument, how to support it, what research we're going to use, and developing out all of those ideas that we were brainstorming in the previous week. This week we're also getting into Marxist theory, so I thought it might be appropriate to bring in some of this art from Wall Street, which was the little girl was set up sort of to speak to the lack of gender equity on Wall Street. So considering we're doing Marxist work this week, I thought it would be useful to bring up some art from our financial institutions. The other thing that's happening this week is that you have your first TLC tutoring session. This is the only session that is required for the semester, although you can certainly choose to do additional sessions for extra credit. The session is due by 7:30 p.m. on September 17th, and the reason it's due earlier in the day than most of our other assignments is that the TLC closes that day at 7:30. However, that doesn't mean you have to wait till the end of the day on September 17th. You can do your TLC visit whenever you like, right? You can do it as soon as you watch this video if you like. And to access the TLC, under resources on our Canvas page, there's a link that takes you directly to their online tutoring website. When you go there, you should have your student ID, my name, and the title of the class, English 103, ready. That's the information that the tutors will ask you for when you arrive. You should also bring the prompt, which are the essay instructions that I have posted for you on Canvas, and as much of the paper as you have available. Even if it's just your notes, even if it's a few ideas, the TLC can help you. But they can also help you if the paper is more fully formed. They can really help you at any point in your writing process. And when you're there, do be ready to participate. So what that means is have questions, be ready to engage in conversation with the tutor. If the tutor teaches you a new skill, they might also ask you to practice it. So be prepared to practice the new skills that you're learning. And also to consider the tutor's feedback as you start to work on the final draft of the essay, which is due on September 26th. So that's some information about TLC. Let's turn to Canvas and look at the assignments for the week. So here's our Canvas page. I tried to keep the workload fairly light for this week because I want to give you the chance to really focus in on your essay and figure out how you're going to continue developing the ideas that you've already started. So let's take a look at what we're doing. For our readings and videos for this week, you will be reading out of our textbook a chapter called Critical Reading, Getting Started. I believe that Amazon Preview does have some, if not all, of that chapter available. So if you still don't have your textbook, you can always use the Amazon Preview. Um, you'll also be looking at some Marxist theory videos that I put together for you. And just something important to know about Marxist theory is that it isn't necessarily about how Marxism was practiced in governments around the world, but it's about the ideas that Marx had and that philosophers following him had. So it's very much a philosophical endeavor to learn about Marxist theory. And then you'll take a look at a short article called The Rise and Fall of Internet Art Communities. Now the assignments for the week are for you to do your TLC tutoring session, which we just discussed. But if you need more information, I have the information posted for you here on Canvas. And you'll have a discussion board where you are applying Marxist theory to your topic and practicing active reading skills from the assigned chapter. So you'll have 2 different questions to answer, both of which relate to the readings that are assigned for the week. And even though it doesn't appear on the syllabus, this week is also a week you should be working on your essay, so continuing to write. Your review draft was supposed to be 3 pages long, but the final draft is 6. So work on adding to your review draft so that next week you can spend your time kind of revising, editing, making sure you feel really good about the material you're turning in before you submit the final draft at the end of week 5. I hope this information is helpful. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. You can get a hold of me via text or email, or you're always welcome to visit during student hours. I hope you have a good day. Take care.